Hey guys, what's up? So, what's up, beautiful people? Today we're gonna do this little live stream where we're gonna write some poetry. And the thing is that we wanna put them up on OpenSea as NFTs. So the format that I have chosen for this. Wait, give me a second. Okay. The format that we have chosen is a 1080 by 1920 canvas, right? And we make it dark so that we can write with white. Why? Because I feel that it's easier on the eye when you write with white on a dark background. You know, like when you go night mode, when you're reading your text or night books, it's easier to read at night, and I feel that it's just easier on the eyes. So this is our format. So it's gonna be like a JPEG, right? Or a PNG, and we're gonna upload it to OpenSea as an NFT. So that's it. We're gonna write some poetry. And the first poem that we're gonna write has already been written, just so that you get the vibe of our style, you know? And so without further ado, let's go ahead and start writing this poem. This one is going to be called An Obsession, Time and Clocks. So let's go about it. I'm going to go really into it. Okay, so let me change the music to something a little softer. And let's continue. Alright, let's go ahead. So it goes: minutes swallow your eyes, chewing your lips, and cast you to abusive arms, chanting and dancing by the feet of time. Okay, so we got. So the only thing here is that the poem cannot be longer than the PNG, the JPEG, the format, because we want to, like, you know, NFT should be like the picture itself, not 2 pages, but just 1 page. So it goes: minutes swallow your eyes, chewing your lips, and cast you to abusive arms, chanting and dancing by the feet of time. With lost sight, a sandstorm approaches, arming deserts with dark men and horses. Caravans approach too, but without gold or drink. Thirsting thieves roam veiled lands, carrying currency in grains of sand. And then we go into the personification of time itself. And then we wake up from the dream. And then we realize what a dream has become, this reverie, this daydream. and then we end with excuse me. Okay, so that's what we got for this one. Let's see how much real estate we got left. We got quite a lot. One more thing, I do want to end with a signature, just to make it more legit, you know. Should be smaller though. So it reads, an obsession, time and clocks. Minutes swallow your eyes, chew your lips, and cast you to abusive arms, chanting and dancing by the feet of time. With lost sight, a sandstorm approaches, arming deserts with dark men on horses. Caravans approach too, but without gold or drink. Thirsting thieves roam vale lands, carrying currency in grains of sand. Hours, impassive brutes, unmask their faces, untie their robes, and with swords in hand, each instant is a stolen grain. And as hours stress, and as minutes spit eyes dry, and as time and seconds turn the moment into a dream, you know thieves are no longer there. The thief is you. Time lost is yours, and the moment envisioning a second, a minute, an hour struts by. Forever the grain gone. A lifetime butchered and weighted by lost sights and unmeasured nights. I just wanna... Where am I? I'm here. Just wanna create a lifetime, comma, butcher and weighted by lost sights and okay. One more thing. Time lost is yours, and the moment envisioning a second. Yeah, this should be a semicolon as well. Okay, so there we have it. That's our first. So again, this was already written, so it was easy. An obsession. Let's just rename our layer. Okay, and now let's start on another one. That's gonna be like no. So let's create a new layer here. I'm gonna hide this one so we can start new. I don't know what this will be called, but it goes something like this. So title here, right? And then we will start here. And it goes like here. Here I am. Under two nights. Wet silence. Lonely among the crowds that space provides, right? And then semicolon into simple, easy, into Solitude summons the thought of you. And I can only submit and surrender to this feeling that time renders. And then we question, but where does thought lead? When desire of you means another black ink reverie. So that's what we have so far for this one. Here I am under tonight's wet silence, lonely among the crowds that space provides. Solitude summons the thought of you, and I can only submit and surrender to this feeling that time renders. But where does thought lead when desire of you means another black ink reverie? Okay, so now we're gonna create a new layer. We're gonna create a new layer so we can do some sketches on the drawing board. I'm gonna call it drawing board number 1. And here we can, there's no right or wrong, so we can just go. So this is drawing board. Okay, so let's understand what this poem is trying to get at. Let's understand what we're trying to conceive with it. Okay, so here I am in tonight's wet silence. So we have wet and silence. Lonely among the crowd. So we're lonely among the crowds. So like that's like a very high contrast in that, right? Because like, why would you be lonely? If there are crowds, you should be accompanied. But no, we're lonely among the crowds the space provides. So we got silence, we got lonely, we got crowds, we got space. Solitude summons the thought of you. So it's like a love poem, right? And I can only submit and surrender to this feeling that time. So we got space and we got time over here already. Perfect. But where does thought lead? So thought of you. But where does that thought lead when desire of you means another blank ink reverie? Alright, so let's maybe we start with a maybe. Until this. It's weird. Maybe it is in the imagine that we find our reality. Maybe it is in the imagine that we find our reality, honest to our own manifest. Maybe it is in this very feeling. Maybe it is in this very feeling. So maybe it is in this. Maybe it is in the imagined that we find our reality, honest to our manifest. Maybe it is in this very feeling. Okay, so this should be the last. It's a short poem, so it should be the last stanza. Maybe. In any case, who's to object? Okay, let's do this now. Let's go hide that. And we're just gonna write on the layer that the main poem is on. Maybe just imagine that we find our reality. So here I am under tonight's wet silence, lonely among the crowds that space provides. Solitude summons the thought of you, and I can only submit and surrender to this feeling that time renders. But where does thought lead when desire of you means another black ink reverie? Maybe it isn't imagined that we find our reality, honest or manifest. Maybe it is in the very feeling that our narratives. Maybe it is in this very feeling that our narratives find its. Okay, fine. That our narrative finds its meaning. And then we said we wanted to go maybe. Maybe. Actually, I think that's it. But what do we call it? What should we call this? We can call this a part of a book of poetry, right? Alright, let's continue with another one. We're gonna call this Canto 6. So we have the Obsession, Times to Clock, and Canto 6. That was a pretty fast one. Let's see if we can make another one. We're gonna do a short one here. So let's Alright, so we're gonna nuke those layers. Okay, we're gonna do one more. This one's gonna be called going in. The thing here is that there's a lot of that space, so I might as well just grab this. Make it bigger. So it's if I were music, what rhythm would I clothe? What melody would I wear? What tone would I use? If I were music, what lyric would I whisper? If at night's intimate hour our bodies seek a tighter grammar. There's a little bit of space, but I feel like we can get away from it with it. But what I would have to erase would be this. And this should be a little up, but I can't make it more up. So there it is, 3 poems. We have this one, we have this one, and we have this one. This one should have the logo as well. Boom.